turn our Bibles to the book of John, chapter 20, reading from verses 11 to 18. Now Mary stood outside the tomb crying. As she wept, she bent over to look into the tomb and saw two angels in white seated where Jesus' body had been, one at the head and the other at the foot. They asked her, "Woman, why are you crying?" "They have taken my Lord away," she said, "and I don't know where they have put him." At this, she turned around and saw Jesus standing there, but she did not realize that it was Jesus. He asked her, "Woman, why are you crying? Who is it that you are looking for?" Thinking he was the gardener, she said, "Sir, if you have carried him away, tell me where you have put him, and I will get him." Jesus said to her, "Mary." She turned toward him and cried out in Aramaic, "Rabboni," which means teacher. Jesus said, "Do not hold on to me, for I have not yet ascended to the Father. Go instead to my brothers and tell them, I am ascending to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God." Mary Magdalene went to the disciples with the news, "I have seen the Lord," and she told them that he had said these things to her. Let's take a look at Mary Magdalene's faith journey. The first thing that I'd like us to see is Mary's encounter with the crucified Christ. She witnessed the death of Christ. And so with all those things, as a follower of Christ, she was really devastated. I'd like to invite everyone to see Mary as a believer who is in progress. This Resurrection Sunday, all of us are in process. And the message of the Resurrection Sunday is for us to really reach another level of our faith, another level of our commitment, another level of our knowledge about God, another level of our service to the Lord. The second thing Mary encountered with the resurrected Jesus. Jesus knew what was the heart of Mary, what was inside the heart of Mary. Jesus knew who Mary was and Mary is. Jesus knew that at this point, all Mary needs is to grow in faith and in love and in the knowledge of Christ. Right there and then, when Mary's heart was resolved to really seek Jesus Christ, for her to serve Him, Jesus acknowledged that desire of Mary. And after that, Jesus spoke only one word that changed Mary's life. He said, "Mary." Jesus called her by her name. When she heard Jesus called her name, her heart that was filled with misery and bitterness was filled with joy and excitement. Mary's never or unending search for Christ has led her into a very wonderful blessing. That this Resurrection Sunday, the Lord will bring us to a newer height, a new direction if we seek Jesus with all our heart. How can I serve the Lord more? How can I give my life to the Lord more? How can I be a better servant? Today is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice because the Lord will give you and show you greater things, and the Lord will direct you into a newer path. And because Jesus is a teacher, He gave Mary a special assignment. What a privilege. Mary was the first person to see the risen Christ. And Mary also has this privilege to be given a direction. And this is very wonderful because after Jesus spoke the word Mary, what comes next is go. Meaning to say, Mary should do something. Mary should not stop. Mary should move forward. And to move forward, and the same instruction that Jesus is giving to all of us today, we've got to go and tell the people about the good news. And our goal as believers is to invite more people to become members of the family of God. The last thing, Mary fulfilled her special assignment. Mary responded to that call. Mary testified that she has seen the Lord. The tomb is empty. Jesus is truly alive. And Jesus wants people to know that we belong to the family of God.
Call upon the name of the Lord.